What's happening, everybody? I'm Dan Romanoff with my partner, as always, Dwayne Wade. He's back.
What's up, everybody?
And big fan of the show, our friend, Randall Pancakes.
Randall.
Man, this guy's surfy as fuck, man.
The playoffs are coming. We got a lot to get into. We're going to tell you which matchups you need to watch and which teams are on the wire and which teams are out. This is your... So we're kicking off the show, we're digging right into the playoffs, because that's what we all want to know about. There's been two teams that have already been eliminated entirely from playoff contention, Derby and Dalton. Which is amazing about this is that Derby has the most points scored in the entire league and might enter as the 12th seed.
Crazy, man. Enter as a 12 seed. Sounds like he should have played some different opponents each week. Schedule problems.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And it actually hasn't been a good year this year for point scorers at all. 3 out of the top 4 point scorers in the entire league as teams don't have winning records. It's ridiculous. 2 5-5s and a 3-7.
That's crazy. What you think, Randall?
I'll tell you what, dog. I wouldn't thank you.
That's what I thought.
Just to bring it all back around, with Derby leading the points for the entire league, just think back 2 weeks ago for an entire week where he only scored 39 points.
Man, if that's not enough compared to Tom, who has more wins, he has 200 less points, man. It's crazy.
Or worse, Sandusky tight end leads the league with 845 points.
That's not a lot of points, man.
And even worse than that, he's only got 800 points scored against him, where Derby almost has 1,000. It's quite a ridiculous year that he's having. Now, as for Dalton, who's been eliminated, at least he got his money back, right?
Yeah, man, he's feeling pretty good right now.
And what's going on with Natty's in the boat right now? The longest active winning streak currently in the OTL with 3 games. They've been on a roll, and last week they set the points per game record. Took it away from Derby.
And he made those changes. It's working out for him.
Ever since he tied that game 81-81, he's almost scored 100 points every week and has been a threat to win. Whereas the first 4 weeks of the year, he couldn't even find himself, never mind get a W. Now, the outdoor staff doesn't have a single team in the division that's out of the playoff race or below 500.
It's a tough division, dog.
So here's what you gotta know to see if your team is gonna get in or out of the playoff race after this week. Anybody who's 500 has to win if Sandusky tight end, Ku Klux Klan, and Awfully Hot Coffee Pot win. So if Awfully Hot Coffee Pot, Sandusky tight ends, and Ku Klux Klan get a win, and you're 500 and you lose, you are out of the playoff race. But if Sandusky tight ends does not get the W, and then they have the opportunity to lose next week to Ku Klux Klan, there's actually a route where they find themselves out of the playoff hunt, where they currently find themselves in first position. So first off, Dwayne, do you see those 3 teams getting the W this week?
Hell no, man. Man, I think the only person getting a win this week is going to be Awfully Hot Coffee Pot, man. The other 2, they're taking that L.
So what that means is that a number of teams, if that scenario plays out, will continue to be in the playoff race, and we'll see an amazing finish here in the OTL in the final week. Randall, do you agree with that? You think that only Awfully Hot Coffee Pot's going to end up getting this W?
I don't think so. I think Awfully Hot Coffee Pot getting pancake.
Now you know what to watch for, so tune in and see how it all goes down on the OTL. We'll be right back after this.
Are you a business-savvy individual who's currently ages 18 to 32, who's looking for a business that's thriving today, with opportunities for upward movement, where you won't be belittled by your boss on the first day? Well, problem solved, because look no farther than Brad's Warehouse. Send in your application now at bradspaintdungeon.com.
Oh, the earth brought to you by Brad's Paint Dungeon. You can do it, but you like to be a slave.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is another week of Dwayne's Precise Picks. I got my buddy here.
My name is Randall.
It's Randall Pancakes in the house helping me out with some picks. This week's episode is brought to you by Brad's Warehouse. It's a paint dungeon. Let's go. Game 1. Announcer, who's up?
Awfully Hot Coffee Pot versus Playoff Chances.
Man, I got Awfully Hot Coffee Pot. Fuck Randall. Game 2.
Team Muff Cabbage versus This shit is rigged.
Man, this shit is rigged, dog. He scored 1 million points. Who you got? Fuck Randall. Game 3.
Team Natty's on the boat on a roll versus Points Are Us.
Give me points or us, dog.
Natty.
Try to get your ass whooped. Game 4. Who we got?
Team Dirty D versus Goodell is a Nazi.
Man, give me that dirty D. All right. Game 5.
Collusion Klux Klan versus Hanging with Hernandez.
Man, Collusion Klux Klan all day. What do you think? Who you got?
I don't care.
All right, game 6.
Sandusky Tight Ends versus Team Reedhead.
Team Reedhead, dog.
Sandusky turning.
All right, there you go. That's week 11 picks. Hope I'm right. Hope he's wrong. Dan, what's up?
Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Randall. And thank you for stopping by and joining us on the OTL. It's time to see how it all goes down. This was your weekly OTL. We'll see you next time. Getting hit up by the bitches.
Surfy as hell.